Hey Nobles, well it's Mayor Chris Jensen coming to you from City Hall with another great edition of the Friday 5 heading into this steamy July weekend. It is Friday, July 22nd. Hope you guys had a great week here in Noblesville. I know the Jensen family did. And here are the 5 things you need to know going into this weekend. We're going to cover a little bit of road closures. Whew, that could have been bad. State Road 37 lane restrictions. We're going to talk about Pleasant Street, some demolition going on along Pleasant Street. I know many of you have asked me about that. We're going to talk about the new apartment structure and building there at Federal Hill Commons. Boy, you have some opinions on that one, don't you? And then also the back to school bash. So let's get started. First things first. I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but we're going to keep doing it. Starting August 1st, the main entrance there off of 32 and 38 to Riverview Hospital will close for 30 days. Now, you're going to see a great little rendering here from our friends at the Department of Transportation who are actually managing this project, showing you what that closure looks like. But no fear, the new entrance will be just a little bit down the hill there opposite John Street, next in between the hospital and the old Kahlo lot. If you are a lifelong Noblesville resident, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All the internal streets there at Riverview Health will remain open during this closure. Just the entrance at State Road 32 and 38 there with Walgreens and CVS and Speedway. That entrance will be closed for 30 days starting August 1st. Just head down the hill a little bit, enter off of opposite John Street there, and you can get to the emergency room. Any of the access points there to the hospital will remain open. So tell your friends, tell your family, this is very important. There'll be additional signage there to work you through that. But again, leave yourself some extra time if you have an appointment at Riverview Hospital going forward. Second thing you need to know, starting this weekend, starting actually tonight, 7 p.m., will be a lane restriction on State Road 37, both directions, in between Greenfield and Town and Country, over the Stony Creek Bridge there. It's to really work on some bridge maintenance. Again, it will be a single lane closure in each direction over Stony Creek between Greenfield Avenue and Town and Country starting tonight, 7 p.m., lasting until 6 a.m. on Sunday morning. You 37 travelers have had to go through a lot, and there's more coming your way, but leave some extra time and be patient. We really appreciate your patience. That project is coming along well. Third thing you need to know, you may have driven down Pleasant Street the last couple months and seen some orange fencing along there. That is a part of the Pleasant Street Extension project, a project that we started talking about here in the city in the mid-1980s. It is now actually almost 40 years later, going to construction later this month. So you're going to see some demolition of some buildings and some homes over there over the next several months along Pleasant Street. Now, just so you know, we didn't come in yesterday and let them know we're going to tear their building down today. This has been a long conversation. We've been working with any homeowners or business owners for the last several years to work with them on relocation. And so those will be starting to go to demolition over here over the next several months to make way for a new east to west corridor. If you have any questions about that project, reimaginepleasantst.com, the link there below, reimaginepleasantst.com has a lot of answers to that project question. Again, that's a project that's been talked about since the mid-'80s, finally going to construction here in the fall. And we'll add another east-west corridor through our city, relieving some traffic in downtown. We're really excited about that project, but there is some demolition underway. If you have any questions, reach out to us and let us know. The entire project will go to bid on September 13th, and utility relocation will begin in the fall. Fourth thing you need to know, and boy, do you need to know this, because I've heard a lot about this. I know what you're thinking. You pass by Federal Hill Commons, you're like, oh my gosh, Jensen, are you building a new jail in Federal Hill Commons, that gray building? No. Appreciate your feedback on that. I get that. What you see right now is actually just the internal parking structure. That gray building, it's just the internal parking structure there that houses nearly 300 free parking spaces for Federal Hill Commons, the concert series, the farmers market, you name it. Now, the next step of that is there going to be some concrete work going in for the garage toppings and then the apartment foundations that will actually wrap the outside of the project so it won't look like a big jail. Will be starting here on Monday. So there's some electrical work going on. But again, that gray building that you see, the building that many of you have asked me about, what were you thinking when you built? It's just the internal structure. You will no longer see it here in a couple of months. It's going to be wrapped beautifully. There's a project page at the cityofnoblesville.org. There's a projects page there with a beautiful rendering. Robert's probably going to link it to it here shortly anyway, so you can see it. You'll be able to see the final product. You still may not like that too. Totally respect that. But I promise you, I'm not building a jail in the middle of Federal Hill Commons. It's a great project aimed to add parking and some livability and also some restaurant retail space there in Federal Hill Commons. So bear with us. Let us know if you have any questions about that. Love talking to the public about that project. Fifth thing you need to know, it's almost back to school time, and the Noblesville schools, our friends at Noblesville schools, not only are they going to be opening up Beaver Stadium here in the next several weeks for the first time, but on Friday, August 29th, a week from today, from 5 to 8 p.m. is the Back to School Bash, keep spitting, at Beaver Stadium. Families come, you can enjoy food, games, sports. You can plan to parking. It's always parking. Even Noblesville Schools has challenge with parking. At Noblesville High School, Noblesville East Middle School, or the Noblesville Schools Community Center. School goes back in session on Monday, August the 1st. I know the Jensen kids are fired up for that, Mrs. Jensen included. So, we hope to see you at the Back to School Bash 1 week from tonight on Friday, July 29th. Get out there and enjoy, get everybody fired up to get back to school and go Millers. If you have an idea for the Friday Five, let me know. Reach out to us here at City Hall. Give us a call at the front desk. Shoot me an email, cjensen@noblesville.in.us. Shoot me a text or call me on my personal non-PAC taxpayer-funded cell phone, 317-509-3134. I love hearing from constituents. Let me know what's on your mind. In the meantime, stay safe, Noblesville. We'll see you back here next Friday.